going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys. Well, with another episode today. Actually, my bag's packed. In about half an hour, I gotta leave to get on my plane to go to Oklahoma because I'm gonna be at the UDS. I'm gonna try to get you guys a lot of good footage at the UDS since it's the last event that Konami's gonna have, and it's really unfortunate because these are just amazing events. Think of a YCS personnel staff-wise crammed down into the size of a regional with the events and everything and the side events. It really is a phenomenal event, a phenomenal setup. I'm kind of sad seeing it go away, but at the same time, I'm excited to see what else Konami has in store for us. Normally, when it takes something good away, they usually, right? Replace it with something better. So hopefully we'll see that, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below. Comment question of the day. Master Rule 5 is not far away, and I'm really excited about it. Are you? What deck are you playing in Master Rule 5? Right now, I'm looking at like DDDs, I'm looking at Shadows, maybe Invoked variants. I mean, there's so much on the table right now. And of course, with the banners coming up as well around the time of Master Rule 5, coincidentally, we're going to see a whole new way to play the game up until Nationals within a couple of months after that. So it's actually a really exciting time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, especially with the revision of Master Rule 5. But look at the market, guys. We're looking at all these cards like Prismatic Lightning Storm being still $425, which is absolutely insane. We're looking at Sky Sugar Ace Rose, still, $203. By the way, who was listing these Japanese cards? Like, really? No one's buying that crap. Nobody could really play it. Maybe casuals, but no casuals dropping $150. Like, get over it, man. It's ridiculous. Then looking at other cards like Time Thief Perpetua, which I kind of want. I kind of want to play Time Thief Lunar Lights, and I need a Perpetua. It's currently roughly around $165. Still lower than its overall $250 price point. Definitely way lower than its current market price of $180. But I still think that's relatively high for the card. We also have Lightning Storm being $115. And I came to the unfortunate realization, I want to share it with you guys. Ignition Sword, for the most part, isn't that big blockbuster set it was supposed to be. Ignition was supposed to be like the decor, and it wound up not being that. Well, looking at Lightning Storm, it's probably one of the best cards in the set, if not the best card of the set, and everything else being decent at best. I mean, underneath it is what, Gizmet Kaku, which is not bad, but it's only used in certain decks. Whereas Lightning Storm is a card that's used in a bunch of decks, whether it's in the side deck of going second decks, or in the main deck going second decks, or the side deck of a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players' decks. This card is a definite powerhouse. Unfortunately, this card's still relatively high in value, and the reason is very simple why it's still high in value. Because Yu-Gi-Oh players Kraken and Ignition Sword are pocketing the Lightning Storms. Nobody really has extra copies of these to go around, and with 17 price listings on TCG Player, it's indicative of the fact that these cards are just hard to find. Once again, you're not going to want to open a box of Ignition Sword, because if you don't pull a Lightning Storm or a Prismatic, you're gonna pull like a Gizmet Kaku, $35, and an AI Nissaland, which is like $21, which doesn't equal the box you paid for. You literally have to pull Lightning Storm. So instead, you can play are opting to go ahead and trade for the Lightning Storm, or just straight up buy the card because nothing in here is as good, or even power crept wise as good or versatile as Lightning Storm. That's why we've seen the card maintain such a high value, and it's a real sobering view of looking at it like that way. It wasn't like Phantasma came out. I was like, oh, Phantasma, yes, it's a lot of money, but we also have Pot of Extravagance, you also have Borsal Dragon, and a bunch of other delicious goodies. It's not like that. I'm not saying Gizmet Kaku is a terrible card, by the way. I think this card's absolutely insane. $35 current price point with $38 market price. It is still dropping down. Unlike Lightning Storm, holding $114 market price, but its current price point is $115 and slowly creeping up higher and higher and higher. This card went down to like $108, I believe, at one point, and then right back up to $115 the minute Yu-Gi-Oh players are like, oh, wait a minute, this card's insane, and I definitely need it. Then we have AI and Nissaland. This card has a $20 market price. It's barely holding on to $22. You have Whitebeard, the Planet Patrol Ultra Rare, by the way, with $11 market price, is roughly around $10.50. Another Ultra Rare Planet Patrol card being about $10. Current price points roughly around $10 as well. These price points are just stabilized. They're not doing nothing because Yu-Gi-Oh players holding Planet Patrol like Konami. You promised me a bunch. You other YouTubers who like promote. You promised me this deck would be good. It's not good. Of course it's not. Player Patrol doesn't stand a chance against Spirals, Heroes, Burning Abyss, any control deck at all. Just it's not even a part of the question. They just don't stand a chance against anything, to be honest with you. They're almost that waifu tax deck, except the waifu tax, even though it's a lot more money, it's a waifu, and this is more like a gimmick kind of thing. It almost, like I said, reminds me. In my previous video, I said it almost reminds me like a Noble Knights, in which it was just a nice gimmick. Cool gimmick, bro. Deck still trash. Moving on, guys, we also have Magician's Soul still maintaining a current price point of roughly around $123 to $125. Market price is roughly around $126. The card did peak at $130, and it went down a little bit, but I mean, it's still a lot of money, and it's going to maintain being a lot of money. And to be honest with you, this is probably one of the most craziest kind of cards. I don't think we ever see anything even near this kind of card. If this card said anything, if it didn't say a spellcaster, if it said like dragon, this card would still find play because of the other effects and the way it brings cards out by cost. This is an insane card, and once again, I don't know if Magician's Soul is going to be cut. Magician's Soul, the only way it's going to be going down in value if it gets hit in the balance. Okay. Let's just throw it out there. Let's just throw that out there. The odds of this card, the chances of this card seeing a reprint are close to none. It might see a reprint way in the future, but immediately we're not going to see this card go down in value, and it's going to maintain a high value for a very long while. Because one, legendary duelist card. Two, they don't really make unlimited copies. They don't, by the way. And three, this card is just a card that's splashable in a lot of decks. Mainly, we're seeing it with Spirals and we're seeing it with Lunalights. But this card, I will not be surprised, come Master 5, find its way into other decks and just make those decks broken. So keep an eye out for Magician's Soul, because it's an insanely good card. If you don't have it, there will be options to play decks that don't use it, but ideally it is a good card, and it makes decent decks, and in the case of Spirals, just tier 1 off the gate. Looking at other cards, we have Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier holding a $47 market price. Despite Heroes being one of the most dominant decks this past weekend, it's still like $46 to $48, which is alright, I guess. But when this card first came out, it was a ton of money. Same with Sunrise was a ton of money. Sunrise might now holding a current $5 market price. It's just not happening with these cards. Even though Heroes are great and they're doing things, the Elemental Hero Sunrise and Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier are just not seeing the value that Magician's Soul is seeing. This is quality for what it is. Now, one thing, go back to the waifu tax. Look at that Kitchen Dragon Maid out of Mystic Fighters, holding a almost a $41 market price. The value stabilizing at $40. It's just, no one's getting rid of their waifus. Everyone's like, I don't care if the deck's bad. I'm gonna play a Weeboot deck, but I'm gonna play it with style, and you know that's basically what Dragon Maids are. And yeah, I mean it's a fun deck, and I ain't gonna lie, it probably is a great casual deck. I wouldn't know. I'm not gonna drop $120 for a casual deck, which is insane. But there are players out there who probably will do that or trade for it. But you gotta admit that this is a nice looking deck, and maybe with some new cards, it could be meta, right? I don't know. And then we have another card, Mystic Fighters, which actually has a value. Mardo generated a boss light when it first came out was $10. Looking at the market price is $16. Neiman Physicians are almost at $17. This card's going higher and higher and higher and higher in value. This card's insane. And I meant the whole breakdown. You go to our previous market watches, you'll see in the thumbnail. Check it out, and I'll give you the breakdown on why this card's good. But in short, this card is just good for any kind of plant spam. And we haven't seen plant spam in a very long while. But the opportunity, especially with Master 5, it's there. Especially with maybe when Max C, that'll kind of mediate the format. It'll definitely make it a lot more exciting. We also have Quick Draw Synchron coming. The Total Pack Booster 6 Ultra Super Rare, is holding $11 market price. Unlimited copies are roughly around 22. So if you want the Ultra Rare, they're still roughly around. I mean, you got one over here for $5. There's one listing for about $7. After that $7 one's gone, it's $17. You also have dual terminal ones, which I highly recommend you do get. The market price is dirt cheap, and there's only 19 prices listed. The current market price is about $1, and the limited play versions are roughly around $1. And of course, you get Quick Draw Synchrons common all day long because there's so many printings of them. And then we have Pot of Extravagance. So the rumor is Phantasm is getting a reprint in Dual Overload, and everyone's freaking out about that. Don't know if that's true or not, but what I think is, and I hope it's true, if Phantasmic does get the reprint, we might see reprints of cards that are desperately needed, like Pot of Extravagance, like Borload Savage Dragon. These are desperately needed reprints. And in the case of Pot of Extravagance, I'll be honest with you, the minute we get news of a Pot of Extravagance reprint, the current market price, by the way, Pot of Extravagance is $105. You got unlimited versions being around $105, first edition versions being $110. I'm dead serious. I think the minute the news comes out that this is gonna get a reprint, that fast you'll see a drop in decline in the value of this card. I mean, instantaneously. Because nobody wants to hold $105 cards times it by 3. No one's gonna get a reprint. The value is going to tank as you can players take a break, wait a month, get Dual Overload, and then try to access the ultra rare copies of Pot of Extravagance. Me personally, I'm gonna wait for the card value to tank and grab my secret rares. That's because I, love the high rarities. But if anyone out there that doesn't have Pot of Extravagance, or maybe is looking to get Pot of Extravagance, but using other things, maybe like a spellbook engine, this is great news. The thing is, we don't know if that Phantasmic reprint has been confirmed. Being the fact that we don't know, we can't really theorize this card being in there. But I do think the minute we see one card, even one card, any card from Savage Strike being Dual Overload, I think it's just a waterfall of knowledge, knowing the fact that a lot of you players are already gonna say, hey, Konami's gonna put Extravagance in there. It just makes sense at this point. The card's super rare, they're gonna throw it as an ultra rare. We see this happen time and time again. Evenly matched ultra rare, Impermanence ultra rare, Borload Dragon ultra rare, seeing Pot of Extravagance go ultra rare. To me, it's a no-brainer. Same with Phantasmic, by the way. Up next, guys, we have Witchcrafter Creations. I was talking about a buddy of mine's. I forgot. I think it was on live stream, or maybe it was real. I always forget. Everything gets blurry with me. But deck cores like Witchcrafters, Evil Eyes, and Infinitrax should not be this much money at all. In fact, I'm shocked Konami didn't just go, you know what? We released Infinite Chasers. Not a lot of people were excited about them, but people still see. I mean, look at the secondary market. You can see these cards still maintaining a high value. So obviously, people are holding the cards that for Infinitrax, Evil Eyes, as well as Witchcrafters. So why does Konami just go, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We'll just make star decks with these. That's it. We release these out at a higher rarity. You can have a lot of time. It's been a while since Infinite Chase has been out, and then what we'll do is we'll just turn around, and then we'll just release these as like common rarities in starter decks, structure decks, so you can play sort of casual kind of X to these. Konami just double dips in the value of a great deck core because nobody's dropping $30 for Witchcraft times that by 3 and going, all right, can't wait to play a table to casual in my house. Like, that's just not happening. Maybe in summer houses, but like realistically, nobody's doing that. And people want to play Witchcrafters. People want to play Evil Eyes. People want to play Infinitrax. But nobody wants to put that kind of money out because why would you do that? That's for competitive. This is competitive player value, and you're taking a set. And you're realistically, since it's not a really tier 1 meta, you're showing it to casuals like, hey, you want to drop $100, $200? No, they don't want to do that. Up next, guys, we have Get Out coming out of Rising Rampage with a $9 market price. The value is declining at $7. The reason why Get Out's going so low is because the card's good, but it was only hype that was really maintaining it having a high price point. In fact, on the card, I think at one point the card was like 10 to 15. I did a mark when I said get rid of this card as soon as possible. It's a great card, don't get me wrong, and it still is a good card, but it's just so much money, it just doesn't merit the high value it currently has right now. There's no pathway to see this card see any meta play. There's only hype, and when there's only hype, you sell into that hype, and then you put that money to those other things. That's the way I see it. We also have number 93 Utopia Kaiser with a $12 market price. The value currently is roughly around $10, almost say $11 for Utopia Kaiser. And this is only used in Luna Lights. They could do that, and it's an option for the deck. Not all decks are using this. Utopia Kaiser could help them go into like a Kali Yuga play, which is pretty spicy. The thing is with this, it's only used in a certain type of Luna Light deck, and Luna Lights have different variants of their types of decks that they can play at a competitive level, and players have done it and topped. So even though number 93 Utopia Kaiser is a great card, it's just yeah, $10. It'll probably go down lower. And then we have Nightmare Unicorn. Now, this card is another card that got an ultra rare reprint, but look at Nightmare Unicorn currently in the market. The market price is roughly around $11. Unlimited plays about 12. First editions are 14s. The next first edition, by the way, is at 17. The card value is slowly creeping up in value. Now, this is only because of the high rarity version, obviously. If you still want to have opportunity to grab the ultra version of Nightmare Unicorn, it's roughly around $7, which is around the same price as its current market price, which is around $7. So that's kind of stable for now. But if you want a secret Nightmare Unicorn, it's gonna cost you. And as time goes on, that price is gonna get higher and higher and higher. Speaking of things going rising crazily, Call by the Grave, the common version, was holding a $4 market price. That price is almost at $5. $5 for common Call by the Grave. Does anyone else find this odd at all? I mean, we did get a reprint ultra rare. We got a reprint prismatic rare. It has a super rare printing as well. But if you want a common Call by the Grave, it's $5. I don't know either. In fact, crazy things like this, like Tomb Kingdom coming out Legend Duels Ancient Millennium. This is the rare version which had like a $10 market price for a while. The market price right now is roughly around $17, and the current price we're showing it near almost there $18 to almost there $19 for Tomb Kingdom. And of course, evenly matched. The be-all, end-all card of the format. The card I've been talking about forever. I've been talking about this card, man, since Ultra Guys had to be multi-faker about how amazing this card is. This card's absolute blowout. Evenly matched currently right now for the secret rare at a circuit break, holding a $21 market price. Unlimited copies about $45. And if you want a first edition, you're looking to pay about $47 to $50 for the secret rare evenly matched out of the original print circuit break. Now, let's go see other copies. Looking at the 2018 Megatins, the market price is roughly around $30 when the card's roughly around $35. And then you have the dual power version being around $27, the Ultra, by the way, $27 when the current value is roughly around $33. The values are stacking because this card went from like, okay, you might want to tech side it and throw it into your side as a tech card to yeah, you need this card. Decks like Ultra Guys have main this card at 3, and other decks including Spirals, the deck this card's really good against, is also side this card against other decks in the matchup. So it's insane to see how high this card's going in value. Someone asked me tonight, my locals, is evenly matched could get a reprint in Dual Overload? And the answer is no, it's not going to get a reprint. I think the Konami already reprinted Ultra Rare evenly matched. The next time we would see evenly matched, and Infinite Permanence, by the way, would probably be in like a structure deck as a common, or maybe a super rare if you're lucky. But we're done seeing, Konami's not going to reprint a second Ultra Rare of a high value card like evenly matched Infinite Permanence. This is not going to happen. Once again, don't give your hopes up for this. I rather just pop the bubble now and look forward to things like Pot of Extravagance, because evenly match is gonna get a reprint. Same with the permanents, but it's not gonna happen in an ultra rare set like Dual Overload. More than likely, it will happen as like a common or a super rare. That would probably be my best guess for the next reprinting of the card. Then we have Invocation, just getting some insane numbers. Invocation, current market price is Ultimate Rare at an OTS 1 Pack 6, with a $54 market price is roughly around $74. In fact, after these two listings are gone, it hits around $81. If you want the secret version of Invocation out of Fusion of Forces, with a $24 market price, Lightning Plate first editions are roughly around $28 to $35. And if you want the super rare Invocations out of Shadows of Valhalla, with a $19 market price, you're looking at about $19 to $21 for that version as well. It's going higher and higher because invoked variants are being seen as the go second build against everything in the game right now. And they have probably the highest ceiling as a go second build. But even though I like this a lot, I think this is awesome, I do feel like these going second builds have a huge time struggle and a big struggle. Big struggle, is that a thing? Against control decks. I think control decks just totally run these decks. But if they're playing against like Spirals, oh man, they're just gonna walk right through Spirals. This is the way I see it in the current meta. Then we have Totally Awesome, original print at Invasion Vengeance with a $21 market price. The card is currently stable. If you want a first edition, it'll cost you a little more, cost you about $23. For the, once again, Invasion Vengeance Secret Rare, Totally Awesome. And then if you want the Megaton version, that's about $18 to $19, which is roughly around its current market price as well. The reason why this card stabilizes, and wouldn't be surprised if this card stabilizes, and then as we move into Master of 5, slowly goes up higher, is because this card's definitely going to see me playing Master of 5, unless the ban list hits it, which I'm hoping it does in a weird way. Then we have Evil Soldoka. I covered this card the other day, and the value has just spiraled out of control. Look at 2012 Evil Soldoka as a secret rare from the market, from the collector's tin. The market price is roughly around $9, and stable roughly around $9 to $10 for the collector's tin secret rare. But if you want original print Photon Shockwave Evil Soldoka, the market price is roughly around $8.41. And then for an unlimited copy, you're looking at $19, and for a first edition copy, it's starts at $22 for this card. To be honest with you, stick with the Mega Tints. It's way cheaper, and the rarity is exact clone rarity. It's exactly the same. We also have TG Wonder Magician. I keep pointing to this card for you guys because we are getting close to Kriston Needle Fiber. Kriston Needle Fiber. And this card is a great candidate to see play with Kriston Needle Fiber. In fact, look at Ultimate Rare TG Wonder Magician Extreme Victories with $11 market price. Unlimited is roughly around $15. And then you got a first edition copy being around $20. In fact, the price is going to get even higher as time goes on. We see it easily hitting roughly around $22 to $23 for the first edition copy of TG Wonder Magician. I'm hoping you guys have yours already. If you don't, it's not that big of a deal. This card did get a reprint. I believe it's as an ultra rare and dual power, so you have access to that, which is a lot cheaper. But if you want the max rarity, you are going to shell out the most amount of money. In fact, I don't know why Skullmaster is going up in value. Skullmaster had a Star Trek Blast Secret Rare with a $19 market price has been just about bought out. Neiman First Editions are roughly around $43. Light Plates also roughly around $46. And after that one's gone, it's about almost a little over $50 for Skullmaster. I mean, it's a decent card, but I feel like the only thing this card is kind of decent against is really Spirals, so Bastard Traps. But the problem with that is, by the time you bring out Skullmaster, all you can do is go, okay, I'll just go Battle Phase, kill him, and then just finish combo. I mean, I think it's really shocking to drop on your opponent first turn. If you're looking to do it against your opponent first turn, why not sell for other cards like, I don't know, maybe like No Material or something. Looking at Duelist Saga though, and Duelist Saga is the original version of what we're getting next month. It's a Duel Overlord is literally Duelist Saga 2.0. That's basically what it is. First things first, I'm hoping Konami sticks to the amazing ultra rare rarity. This ultra rare rarity is beyond any other ultra rare rarity in the game. It looks beautiful, the cards are cleaner, and the cardboard is way stronger than the other ultra rare rarities in the game. That's just straight up right, okay? No, that's number one. Number two, these will probably sell out fast. And the reason why is because we're going to see Kriston Needle Fiber in this set. So everybody needs to get one of those. Though you can place my turn in the secondary market, depending what Konami puts into the set. So there's a lot of speculation. Speculation as far as like Ultra Rare Burning Abyss monsters to Pot of Extravagance and Battle Extravagance, as well as oh my god, my brain just shut down. Pot of Extravagance, as well as other cards like Phantasme, cards from Savage Strike, basically. There's a lot of hype into this set. The thing is about this set, and once I was telling my buddy about this tonight actually. If you're looking to buy a case or 2 or 3 cases of this set, you better be having planned to get this early, to get this as soon as possible, because you want to get this early, you want to throw it on the market, and you want to turn that market as fast as possible. Because what's going to be happening, the minute the set comes out, all over the place, everyone's going to be cracking this set. So the value of cards are going to tank. In case anyone kind of forgot, remember when Dual Power was announced and everyone's like, yeah, we'll have Necros, and Necros will be all value. I'm going to tell you right now, I sold the Necros core for way more than I should have on pre-order, because I was an OTS store, kind of anymore. I sold the old Necros core for an insane amount of money. Within about, I'm going to say, 3 to 4 days, the value was 1/3 of what I sold it for. Within 2 weeks, even lower. And I mean, Necros Ultra Rares from Duel Saga kind of bounced a little bit, but not enough to be a significant price to go, oh, look at that, there you go. The values of a lot of these cards in Duel Overlord are going to tank. I personally might buy a case or 2 to open up on the channel for you guys, to show you guys. But realistically speaking, if you're out there and you have $300 to throw in a case, my best advice from you, just right now, since we don't know what's in it yet, my best advice would be hold your money. Hold your money and buy the singles. With $300, if you wanted to buy 2 cases, $600, I guarantee you can buy every single card in Duel Overload. Go online and just buy it all and still have extra money left. Don't be stupid, is what I'm trying to say. A lot of my friends, a lot of my buddies are hitting me up and asking me, hey man, I want to buy a case. Hey man, I want to go in and I want to grab a case of or 2 or 3. One guy told me last night, 3 cases of the set. I can't wait for it. And I go, that's insane. Do not do that. Buy the singles. Please don't do this to yourself. You will lose money unless you get the set early and get thrown online before anybody else has that access. Don't do it. Those people don't get online and have access to the set early would make the most amount of money. If you wait till the day the set's fully released and you try those cards online, you will be competing against everybody else that's cracking them at local OTS stores, cracking at the local Walmart, cracking it anywhere else, including vendors, store owners, and other Yu-Gi-Oh players that have bought 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 cases of this set. It's just not worth it. It's a neg on a scale that is beyond anything. You might see other content creators go, I bought 40 cases and we're gonna see we're gonna make our money. You will make money if you sell early. If you sell late, you will lose money and you'll look like a damn idiot doing it. Don't be an idiot. Save your money. If you want certain cards from there, well, how about you figure out what's in the set first? If you are excited to go in and put in for the set, wait patiently. The patient person is gonna make money on Dual Overlord. The patient person is gonna save money on Dual Overlord. But the person that rushes in, buys 2 or 3 cases right now, I don't know what to tell you, my guy. I'm hoping you make your money back. But it's going to be very hard. It's going to be very difficult because everyone's going to be opening this set. No doubt in my mind, this is a highly anticipated set. Me personally, like I said, I'll probably buy a case. Hopefully I'll pull my Kriston Halifax or whatever his name is. Maybe I'll pull a couple of cool little cards here and there, but it's mostly for the channel. After everything's said and done, I'm going to sort it all, throw it to the side, cherry pick what I want, throw the rest online. And probably go online and buy the rest of the cards I didn't pull. That's what I'm personally going to be doing. And once again, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, if I didn't have any of this, I just wouldn't buy a case. I would wait. Why? I mean, like I said, if you want to invest in it, sure. But you better know when you're getting it. You better know the shipping. Because if shipping comes a week late, 2 days late, 3 days late, that is money you are losing. And you might have to like blind throw cards up online to try to get some sales. Sure, you can do that. But if you don't make those sales and you start canceling orders, well, you're going to start losing a lot of rating. This 99.9%, 100%, that's hard to earn. And that the 100% as opposed to 92%, big difference in sales. Anyway, Paisano, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button. Click on the TCG Player link or bookmark that link. I really greatly appreciate when I buy these things from the TCG Player. They send me something, they send me a certain percentage that I use to upgrade equipment I do in my YouTube videos. And it is 3:30 in the morning. My buddy's probably outside. I'm literally gonna take this video, upload it on throw it on my laptop, upload it at the airport, and you'll probably get it a little bit later on. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy time. I'll see you there, Paisanos. I just realized I went to go hit the button to shut that off, and I have a button here. You Paisanos, by the way. You Paisanos have a great day.